What's going on, everybody? In this Photoshop tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make a YouTube subscribe button in Photoshop CC 2018. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is open up Photoshop. If you do not have Photoshop, I have a link in the description to Adobe website. There's a list of Adobe software that I use. So let's get started. What you're going to do, once you open up Photoshop, what you're going to do is create new document. Then once this dialog box is open, make sure you should have a default Photoshop size of 755. And here's what I'm going to do. We're going to change the preset details. Make sure you title it to subscribe button. Whoops. I did a typo. Make sure you change the inches to pixels. We're going to change this to 960 by 150 and the resolution to 300. Make sure the color mode is RGB colored and the background contents to transparent. Make sure it's on 8-bit, and we can save this preset to YouTube button. Then save preset, then we'll save to saved. Once you've done that, press create, and then it'll give you this. Alright, make sure you have the checkered background, and you should see your layers panel. If you don't see your layers panel, go to window, select layers, and you don't see your tools, same thing, go to window, select tools. Alright, so here we go. So what we're going to do is add shapes. Then we're going to use colors and all that. So first we're going to do add a shape. As you can from the YouTube button, we're going to use a rectangle. Find the rectangle. So what we're going to do is go here on the shapes, which is right here in the tools bar. Make sure you hold down and select rounded rectangle tool. Make sure you change the fill color. It says fill color, then stroke. Make sure we change it to red, and we're going to set the stroke to 1. But you can change the size of the stroke, any size to it, any size you want. Then we're going to click and drag right here, and we'll open up the properties. Right now we're just going to leave the properties alone, and we're going to press Ctrl T on our keyboard, and we're going to bring it down just a little, just like that. Ctrl D if you want more accurate size, just to double check it, see you've done right. Make sure you double click, press Shift, and just to see if you've done it right, use your analog. Alright, there we go, that's the first step, or you can adjust it to any size you want. There we go. Now, the next step is to go back to the custom shapes. Oh, before we go there, make sure we have a new layer. And you can go down to your layers panel, go add a new layer, which is right here, on the layers panel. Right here is add a new layer. I'll go up here, on top here, where it says image and type. Between here's layer, and select new and layer. Or press Shift Control N on your keyboard. What we're going to do is go here in the shapes, and we're going to select the rectangle tool, and we're going to hold down Shift, and we're going to drag this out. And now we're going to change the fill color to a white. Close the properties panel, select the move tool, and we're going to change the size. So the size, grab that right there, and then press enter on your Windows, or press return on the Mac. And now we're going to add a play button or rectangle. So once again, we're going to go to the shapes and go to custom shape tool. There's a shape up here, and you don't see the ones that we needed. If you scroll down, make sure we have it. If you don't see it, go to this little gear right here, and go to where it says shapes, click on that, and click append or OK. I recommend clicking append, because it will recognize in here next time you see it. Right, and we're going to select this fill rectangle, and just go to red. If you made a mistake, press Ctrl Z. Make sure you select the move tool, and go back to the selected. Make sure you still have the fill rectangle selected, and go back to fill color. Make the same mistake.
2 hours later.
Make sure you have the new layer. Sometimes it does that. Make sure you name this layer to, I'm going to name this play, make sure you type it right, because sometimes you might do a typo, and press OK. Now select the custom shape tool, make sure you have the rectangle or triangle selected, make sure you have the fill color right. Now press shift and click and drag. The move tool is selected, press Ctrl T on keyboard, and make sure you rotate it to 90 degrees or 90.1 degrees. Sometimes you don't get it around the dot on the first try. Make sure it says about right. Now press enter or return. If you want to center it, you can use your arrows on the keyboard or just click and drag. That looks good right there. Now we're going to add some text. But first, make sure you go to the layer or layers panel, click new, or layer, new, layer, or shift control N. I'm going to type in text. Then go to your type tool. Choose the font you like to use. You might have default fonts, but I recommend go to font.com, pick up the fonts and install it on your computer. I'll link to font.com in the description below and in the comment section. So that's what I choose is this one. I like this one. Make sure you change the color to the amount of match. I'm going to choose the white, but I will choose a gradient for this one. Make sure you change the size to a 35, between 20 and 35. I'm going to put in, I'm going to type subscribe. I'm going to highlight this and type in 28. That looks good. I'm going to drag and drop in here. That is good. And now I'm going to right click, select blending options. What I'm going to do is select a stroke. I recommend at 3 pixels. And select inside or outside, but I recommend outside. Make sure the opacity is at 100. Gradient overlay. I'm going to choose my gradient overlay because I use this for a loading circle. I'm going to choose this one right here, that was the preset. I'm going to select OK. I'm going to uncheck reverse. I'm going to choose, make sure I put this on linear. I'm going to make sure I put this at 90 degrees. Your default should be on, make sure your default is at 90 degrees. Now it's good. You can add a drop shadow or a glow, but I recommend like this, and that looks good. If you guys want like this, I'll link to this in the description. I'm going to put this on MediaFire for you guys to download for free. I'll save this as a PNG file for you guys to download. Once you're satisfied with this, go to File, Save As. I'm going to save this in my Photoshop files. I'm going to save this as a PNG. You can tell us whatever you want. I'm going to save this as a subscribe button and just click Save. And it's going to give you the PNG format options. Just click OK. That's how you create a YouTube subscribe button. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you have the notifications on. Make sure you get notified every time I upload. I will see you guys in the next video.